Arjuna vacha katham bhishmam aham sankhye dronam cha madhusudana ishubhi priyotsyami pujarhav arisudana. Today, Bhagavad Gita chapter 2 shloka 4. And as you know, the situation is Arjuna is standing in front of the two military in the Yudh of Mahabharata, in the battle of Mahabharata, where he says that he will not fight. But Krishna says that how come such impotency has entered in you? You better stand and fight with them. This kind of weakness of the heart doesn't suit you. You are a Kshatriya. You are a son of Pritha. You are my friend. Don't shun your duty at any cost. Just fight. In reply to this, Arjun says, O killer of enemies, O killer of Madhu, how can I counterattack with arrows in this battle to men like Bhishma and Drona, who are worthy of my worship? It is not that just my cousins, they are not ordinary cousins. Bhishma is father of our father. He is our great-grandfather. And Dronacharya, he is our guru. He loves us so much that many times he has protected us. He has taught me all the secrets of archership. His only goal in life is to see that I am the topmost archer of the world. Some of the secrets which he hasn't even taught to his son, his own son, Ashwathama, but he taught me. He loves me so much that even he did not accept Eklavya, but he accepted me as his dearmost disciple. And today you are asking me to fight against him? Will you fight with your Guru Sandipni? Will you fight with your great-grandfather Ugrasen? So is it etiquette? Is it something that we should kill our seniors, our teachers? Krishna, you are the Jagat Guru. And you has taught us that Guru should be respected like God. And how can I fight with them? So Arjuna puts a very powerful arguments here. And of course respectable superiors like Bhishma and great-grandfather and Dronacharya teachers are worshipable. Even if they attack, they should not be counterattacked. Such is the position of the teacher, and it is a general etiquette that is students always respects the superior and not offer even a verbal fight with him. There is no reason that we should go against our teacher, because teachers and parents are only two personalities who always want to see that our children excel us. They always want to see that we do better than them. They have not even an inch of envy in their heart. They give up their life to teach us, to protect us. There are hundreds and thousands of examples. Every day you can see in the houses how much parents are caring for their children. And we, the kings, the whole world sees us. If we put such an example, if we set such an example, what message it will send to our people? So Of course, this is a very, very strange situation, very challenging situation in front of anyone. But life is such that in life we always get such situation where it is really, really hard to take the proper decision, to understand the proper way of action. So this is why Bhagavad Gita is so important. You see, there are two worlds and there are two identities. One world is a spiritual world where life is eternal, and one world is a temporary world where life is ephemeral, changeable, and of course temporary. As a part of God, all living entities are soul. This soul is permanent in nature. It is unperishable. Nothing can destroy the soul. Nothing can destroy the living entity. This is the topmost secret knowledge of Bhagavad Gita, that you, O human being, O dog, O elephant, remember that human and dog and elephant is an external body, but inside is you, soul, who is indestructible. So we are soul, which Krishna will teach in a short while now. But this soul thinks that it will perish, it will die, when it accepts a material covering, a material body, a material nature of five elements. Our body is consists of the five elements, and it perverts the thinking also. We just forget that we are soul and we consider ourselves as body, and body will perish. As we see each day, men are taking births and they are leaving bodies, so we will also die. So we are scared of death. So in spiritual world, the soul lives in its own constitutional position as a soul. Does it have a personality? Yes, it do have a great personality. Each soul is having a unique relationship with Krishna. You know, there are five kind of relationships which a living entity can keep with the Supreme Lord, with God. First is known as in neutrality, Shantras, where God is there, we are His servant. We appreciate the opulence of the God. The second relationship is of servitude, where we forget that He is God. He is our master. I am His servant. He has unlimited opulences, that is all right, but I am not attracted to that. I am attracted to only His service. That is important for me. This is the second type of very elevated relationship. And actually, this is the essence of our relationship with the Lord. No matter what relation living entity does have with God, but the relation of servitude is the topmost. Jiver Swarup Hoy, Krishna Nitya Das. Lord Chaitanya says that the constitutional position of a living entity is that he is eternally a servant of Krishna. Whether you accept or do not accept, but you are a servant. And when you serve the Lord, you feel bliss. The third relationship is of relation of friendship. Fourth is Vatsalya, fraternity, filial relationship, parenthood. And the fourth is beloved, Madhurya relationship. Consider God as your beloved, which is the highest. Srimati Radharani is the topmost devotee of Krishna. About them we will learn gradually. So, a living entity, when becomes pure and established its consciousness at spiritual level, and then it feels like the soul is in spiritual world, and after leaving this body, the soul directly goes to the Vaikuntha planets and lives a life of eternal service to the Supreme Lord. So here, when we are in the material world, we have a material body, we are a part of a system, a society. Society is divided into four parts: Brahmana, Kshatriya, business class, and working class. And we have to execute our duties. When we execute our duties in a moral, ethical, and proper way, we become pure. With this purity, which comes from performing our actions purely, we become eligible to receive the higher spiritual knowledge of bhakti, of God. So, performing your duty with purity makes you qualify to understand the spiritual subjects even better. So, it is important to understand the importance of Guru and seniors. That's what is Arjun is indicating here. But sometimes, as we have discussed, the situation comes when one has to go against them. What are those situations? The situation is when the teachers leave the dharmic way, when they become irreligious, when they support irreligion, the path which is not taking them towards God, and they are not setting the right example. At that time, we have to take step backward. Of course, there is a way to oppose them, but you just can't do it whimsically. First, you have to get established in the path of devotion, in the path of understanding the higher self. So, we will discuss more about it gradually as the Bhagavad Gita develops. And still, for the time being, it is very important to respect your teachers. Never criticize them, never backbite them, never censure them. And with this feeling, the knowledge will transfer from them to you. Chanakya Pandit says, a man who wants knowledge, he must serve the old people, means the experienced people. So we should develop a nature of respecting our elders, our parents, our neighbors, our teachers, in general, all old people, all beings who are superior to us. Just give them respect, speak nicely to them, and that way, that relation, that bond will develop. And I think in today's world, most of the students, they do not know this science, this secret of having a respectful relationship, heart to heart relation with their teachers and superiors. With the development of Kali Yuga, the things are going very nasty. The more selfishness, short temperedness are increasing. So it is very important, again and again, that we should give the maximum respect to our elders. With this, our spirituality will find its way. So today I will stop here and we'll discuss further tomorrow. Hare Krishna.